Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and start talking about the products I used today. We are meeting our friend for dinner and John's still in there putting on eyeshadows because this is the first time he's actually used a brush to put on shadow, so it's taking him a little longer than usual. He's perfecting his look. There are a couple items that we both purchased that I'm not going to talk about because there'll just be overlap, and some of them I didn't even use today. So I started off with my Photo Ready my Revlon Photo Ready in Nude, and I then put it on, wow, okay, I then put on my mattifying powder. I could definitely see a big difference there. I didn't use a lot of it. I'm sure if I used more, I would have more of a matte look, but I was kind of going for something a little sunny out, or a little shiny since it is sunny out. So there is, you know, my skin overall. I wish you could see this better. I'm really, really happy with this. I'll probably take some pictures and post them, but, I then used the Toasted Whip, or the Shimmering Facial Whip and Toasted as a illuminator, and then I added the Wet n Wild Mega Glow. I used the lightest color in this palette over that, so you guys can see that, and then I used I forgot my bronzer in the bathroom, but that's okay. I used the All Over Color Stick and Pink Lemonade on my cheeks as a blush, and then I added the light pink from this over that, and I kind of wish I hadn't done that because I liked it better before that. And I used the darker, I'm bad at this, the darker red from this as a contour shade. And then I used the Rimmel bronzer all over. Unfortunately you can't really see it, but it's just the lighting in here. I used, what did I use next? Okay, then I used the palette in Luxe. For my eyes, I only used the bright yellow color as well as the darker like olivey green and the tan color. I will definitely say be gentle with these. I didn't expect for the palette to be so soft. I mean, it makes them very blendable. They're very, very pigmented. Not that you can tell all that much, but just a word to the wise there. Don't push too hard with your brush. It's definitely very, very soft and blendable and pigmented. And I used the E.L.F. waterproof eyeliner pen on the top, and I will say these are very, very, very watery, like, but in a good way. It's like, I shouldn't say watery, I should just say very liquidy. They go on really easily. They're very pigmented, they're very dark, very easy to use. So easy, in fact, that after using my other, I've been using the Jordana Fabuliner, and it's not as pigmented, not as rich, so using this was a big difference. I really like this. I'll probably go back and get this in black, although it's very hard to tell that this isn't even a black. It's like very subtly not black. It's coffee. I used this earlier. I don't have it on now, but I still wanted to go ahead and talk about it. It's the E.L.F. Minty Lip Gloss from the Studio series, and it's in Boston. It's a very pretty color. It doesn't go on super pigmented. I'm sure it's buildable, but I didn't want a bunch of gloss on my lips because I knew I was going to be coming home and doing all this. It tastes amazing. It smells good, and it's just, I don't know, it's all around pleasant, so I definitely recommend these glosses. And then what I have on now is the Plumping Lip Glaze in Baby Doll. Yes, in Baby Doll. And it's just this like pretty pink color. It doesn't go on super pigmented. It looks like it's going to almost be a lipstick on the wand, but it's actually like a really pretty, like shiny, glossy color. I'm really big fan, actually. I kind of want to go back and get the rest of these colors now. I wanted to try one out before I picked all of them up. But overall, I am very satisfied. And John is done now, so we'll let him start talking about his product. I just wanted to also go ahead and talk about the difference between the regular E.L.F. brushes, the $1 brushes, and the $3 Studio brushes. The Studio ones are black. Other than that, the Studio brushes are much softer. That's not even saying a lot. The E.L.F. brushes aren't like rough or anything, but like the Studio brushes, like John was describing them as being so soft he didn't even feel them on his palms. But they're very good brushes, except, and I'm hoping it's just we got one bad one. his C brush is already coming loose at the ferrule to the handle, and which really surprised me. I don't know if John was pushing too hard or what was going on there, but hopefully we can take that back and get that replaced. But I'll go ahead and let him talk about his look here.
Alright, so I went with this look here. You can see what I did here. So what I did is I started off with, you know, wash my face or whatever. Did that crap. And then I went ahead and used this bad boy. The Complexion Perfection.
Are you gonna open that? Make a giant
pop
mess?
Pop it open for you.
Other side. No.
What are you talking about? Nope. So you can see what I was doing here. It's these colors, and as you can see, there is us on the screen. That's interesting. So it's those colors, and I used the that one big brush that I got, the complexion brush, to go ahead and put those bad boys on there.
And it definitely did make a difference. It's not so great in this lighting. Look towards the light over there. But he is less red. You guys might not be able to tell, but we can definitely tell a difference. He's much less red.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And then next, I went ahead and used the waterproof liquid liner. And the only I'm not really very good with liquid liners. I don't really like them that much, just because they don't blend as well as these guys, which is what I usually use. This is the CoverGirl Perfect Blend. Therefore, the blending is perfect, and it works pretty well. So what I did is I put the liquid liner on first, but I mean you can't get on the water line with liquid liner either, so it's kind of a bummer. So then I went through and went over it with this one because.
Let me see that. And also what I want to say about these, like I said before, they're very liquid. So make sure if you're doing like a very dramatic look like John's, when you're putting it on, keep your lid, you know, down until it dries. I mean, this might seem pretty obvious, but just in case, you know, it's somebody starting out, or if you're John, make sure you keep, you know, your eyelid down until it dries. Otherwise, it's going to smudge all over up in the top, and we need to speed this up a little.
Yeah. And then I used, for the black, I used the L'Oreal, it's Lush Raven. I don't know what number that is or anything like that, I don't remember. But it works pretty well. And then I used the sponge applicator to go ahead and make the dark, like...
920.
Yeah, Lush Raven 920. But I used the sponge applicator that comes in here to go ahead and just go over the tops and a little bit on the bottom, just make like a nice dark coat. And then I use the brushes to, you know...
blend out.
Blend out.
We're running out of time.
And then I used this bad boy a little bit. I didn't really put too much on. It's the green that I used. I used the middle green. I started off using this guy, and I was like, I don't really like that guy as much. So then I used a little bit of the darker green. You probably can't see it, because I didn't...
Lean in towards the camera and look towards the window.
Did not really put that much on there. What are you doing to me?
You gotta look towards the window so you can see the light.
I am. Oh, that window.
Oh, that window.
There you go.
We don't have ideal lighting in this room. But yeah, overall, I am very satisfied with all the products we picked up today. None of them were awful. Oh, what about the therapeutic balm you used?
Where'd it go? It's fantastic. It feels really good going on. I didn't think about it with you.
It's the E.L.F. therapeutic balm, and he has it in blackberry cream.
It works pretty well. I really like the way it feels on my lips. It's very soft and stuff. So, yeah.
So yeah, overall we were very happy with all of our products. Nothing was awful. Nothing is something I regret buying today. I do feel like I might have made some redundant purchases. We'll see when I get my E.L.F. Shipment in. But I know I didn't buy any of the exact same item. So that's what's important. So like I said, you can never have too much makeup.
Nope.
So thanks for joining us today, and hopefully this was helpful.